For all the excitement that we humans have learned to manufacture, I still say there's nothing that can beat the excitement of nature. I really mean it. We're a funny lot, we are. In our science and technology, we've performed things that people just a century ago would have called miracles. Who would ever have dreamed, for example, that someday man would make his own little moons and send them spinning around the earth? Very few people indeed. Yet, for all the excitement of a space shoot, as they call it, I marvel even more at some of nature's shenanigans. I remember being down in Texas a few years ago, out in an oil field. They were drilling one hole after another, and nothing happened. Finally, just when we were about to leave the field, it happened. I mean, I've never been so excited about anything in my life. You felt the ground tremble. You heard this mighty rumbling in the air as though all hell were breaking loose. And there, shooting high, high into the air, was this fantastic column of oil and gas. The picture of that gusher spurting into the heavens has stayed with me to this day. I think it taught me a lesson, moreover, about human nature. I'll tell you what I mean after this word. Yes, I'll never forget the picture of that Texas oil gusher. It was a beautiful example of human nature working hand in glove with Mother Nature. An example that we might very well keep in mind. This really is what life is all about, isn't it? Digging somewhere, and digging deeply to get the most out of this rich experience. But the secret to mining anything, including the wealth you have deep within you, is in first figuring out where to dig. To figure out as nearly as you can who you are and what you want out of this life. Now, if you're going to dig far enough to find yourself, you're going to need a little time. And this means spending several minutes every day in total serenity, digging for the most precious thing anybody can ever find, who you are and what you should be doing to make the most out of your life. I always feel a little inadequate urging people to do this because I confess I don't know why it works. All I know is that it does work. If you can find peace and quiet a few minutes each day, you'll quickly find that if you listen hard, the answers come. And the funny thing is that the more you listen to yourself, the more answers you get.